Hey everybody, I'm Tamarcus and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm a CPA and tax preparer who provides business and investing tips to those who want to become financially independent. In today's video, I want to give you guys a tutorial of Charles Schwab's investing platform. I want to show you different ways you can navigate things inside their platform. Like always, please hit the subscribe and notification bell so you can be alerted when I drop new content. Hey everybody, so currently we're on Charles Schwab's investing website and we're in my individual brokerage account, and I want to go over these tabs up above and help you guys navigate the different things you can do in the platform. So if we go on the trades tab and we go into the all-in-one trade ticket, this is where on Charles Schwab's website that you can buy stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and open call and put contracts. What makes this unique is that usually before when Charles Schwab first got started, you had to go to 3 different places to do all those things. So they've made one tab where you can do it all in one. So one thing I want to talk about when buying a stock. So say for example, I wanted to buy some stock in AT&T. There's different ways that you can buy stock. So say for example, only wanted to buy one stock. And AT&T, their current stock price is $28.20. If I was cool with that stock price, I could do a market order and buy that stock right now. However, if we look at the day's range, maybe I'm saying I feel like AT&T will go to $27.88 or maybe even lower. I can do a limit order and say I want to do it for $27. I can do a limit order for today, and if it feels like $27, fine. If not, it won't go through. However, also you can do a good until canceled, and that basically means you have the stock has 60 days to hit that price before it's canceled. Also, you have fill or kill. So, say for example, I wanted to buy 75 shares of AT&T. I would need this whole transaction to go through immediately, and if not, it's canceled. Or we can do immediate or cancel, and if it can get filled partially or in its entirely, it'll go through. If not, it'll be canceled. Also, make sure that when you're buying stocks, know what kind of stocks you're buying, because AT&T is a dividend stock, so you want to make sure you reinvest all your dividends. So the next thing I want to go over in this tab is the stock slices. And this is where you can buy fractional shares on Charles Schwab's and companies that are in the S&P 500. So say for example, I wanted to buy some stock in IBM, which is a great dividend stock by the way. And it was $142.68. Well, maybe I don't have that at the moment, but maybe I have 40 bucks. So the minimum amount you can buy is $5. And let's just say I chose to buy $5. And I want this to go into my individual account. So we want to check this to make sure we're okay with placing the order. The amount I'm going to buy is $5. This is a market order, and I want this filled today. So we go to place orders here, and then that's been done. The next thing I'd like to go over under the trades tabs are the watch list. So the watch list is a very good tool if you have a plethora of stocks you want to look at and you want to see how they're performing, what other analysts are saying, and if you should buy, hold, or sell these stocks. So currently we're in my watch list, and the first stock I have in here is 3M, another great dividend stock. And under the quotes tab, you can see a lot of things that's been going on with 3M. So currently 3M is $200.14. It's went down today by a little over $1.50. 3M today has gotten as low as $194 and some change, and it's gotten as high as $201 and some change. Then also shows you the 52-week range. So sometimes in the last 52 weeks it got as low as $148, but then it also got as high as $208. So the next section we're going to go to is the basic view. And the basic view is basically going to give you some key ratio and information as well. So it gives you the P ratio for 3M, its quarterly dividend, its dividend yield, and also its ex-dividend date. And the ex-dividend date is basically saying that you need to have this stock by this specific date if you want to receive a dividend. We also can see that 3M is in the industrial sector and it has a 116.9 billion market cap. So we can also see different analyst ratings for these stocks. So for example, Charles Schwab gave 3M a C. These other ranking companies, their whole job as a company is to rank different stocks for investors. So we can see CFRA, their star rating is 4. Credit Suisse, I believe, says that 3M is neutral. Morningstar gave it a 3. And the Argus rating is that it's a buy. And the Reuters, I believe that's how you pronounce it, says that this is a hold. Now, if we navigate to the price performance, it's kind of similar to the quotes tab, so I won't spend too much time here. However, we can go to the valuation ratios, which are other key performance ratios. So, for example, their P ratio is 20.64, their price earnings ratio is 2.5, and their price to sales ratio is 3.55. Then another thing that you can do inside here, you can look at the different news things for the company, things that have happened recently. I'm pretty sure if I click this article, it'll give me some information on 3M, and it'll probably help investors determine if they want to buy, sell, or hold 3M. And then that's just all I want to talk about in the watch list. So let's go to trading tools. And basically, trading tools is basically just to help investors, make more informed decisions on Charles Schwab. They can get into trades quicker, know what's happening. One thing to go talk about here, if you guys have heard of TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform, that you can see that Charles Schwab has something that's similar, and it's their Street Smart Edge. It's something that you can download, and it can help you day trade. So the next tab I want to go over is the research tabs. And if we go over here to markets, inside this tab, we can get general news on what's going on in the U.S. stock market. But also, if you look here, we can also go look at what's happening in international stock markets, and we can pick different companies the different countries like the United Kingdom, Japan, Hong Kong, and different places like that. But if we go back into the U.S. market, and we go to most active, and we come down here, we can look at all the exchanges, or we can just look at the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ. But then we can also filter this by, which stocks has the greatest price increase, percentage price increase, percentage price decrease, and different things like that. Now, if we switch over to stocks, this is like a very good tool that you can use. You can set up stock screeners. So say for example, we want to look at dividend stocks, and we want to look at dividend stocks whose dividend is going to go out in the next 7 days. It'll give you a list right here. But also, if we uncheck this and we want it to go into analyst ratings, and like I said, maybe we don't want to just look at Charles Schwab, we want to look at Morningstar's ratings, and we want to see which stocks Morningstar has given a 5. And apparently it's only 14. We can look at those stocks, click on these different links, and get detailed information on why they gave them 5-star rating, and different things like that. Another cool thing that you could do under this tab is you can compare stocks. And I already have it set up, but you can do a comparison on AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. 3 telecommunication stocks, 3 popular platforms, and we can see a plethora of different things. So we can see that the last price that these stocks have sold at, their percentage change, how Charles Schwab has ranked them, and different things like that. But then we can also see their fundamentals, their return on assets, their return on equity, their net profit margin. We can see their earnings, uh, different different ratings and percentile rankings, but then different ratings from different companies like Morningstar, Arias, CFRA, and different things like that. And you can click on all these reports and get a detailed reasoning on why Morningstar gave them those ratings. And as you can see, they gave AT&T a 4, Verizon a 3, and T-Mobile a 3. Then we can also go to exchange traded products. And I think this is also pretty cool. So now we don't even have, we can, not only can we compare stocks, we can compare ETFs. And I have three popular ETFs that I like to compare, which are high dividend equity ETFs. And this one's Charles Schwab, this one's Vanguard, and this one's Fidelity. And you can basically see if you're making a dividend portfolio, how the different way that the portfolio is organized, different ratios, stock prices, how they yield their dividends, how they pay their dividends, and how these different how different companies rank them. Morningstar, it gave Charles Schwab's equity dividend fund 5 stars, Vanguard 4, and Fidelity's 3. And I believe that's everything I want to go over in the research tab. And now let's go into products. So as any firm, any brokerage account, they have a plethora of products that you can use. So one thing that you can do inside Charles Schwab, instead of having also besides having a traditional account, you can also have uh, IRAs. And myself, I have an IRA with Charles Schwab, a Roth IRA that is, and you can open up one of those if you'd like. You can open up a regular retirement account. But another thing that you can also look into, and I think this is something that all parents should look into, is opening a custodial account for their kids. This is a great way to get grow generational wealth by having your kids start invest early and learn about the stock market. And I believe also that if you wanted to, you could bank with Charles Schwab if you wanted to, and you can have a high yield savings account or a high yield checking account. And then the last thing that I like to go over with you guys is how to look at different things inside your portfolio, what's going on. So for example, if we go to accounts and we go to transactions, say for example, I want to look at all the dividends that I've gotten. We can filter all the transactions in my account and just say we want to look at dividends, and then say that I only want to look at dividends for the last 12 months. So basically I can see that when I've been paid a dividend and when Charles Schwab has reinvested it. I know that there's a couple days lag. I don't know, that might have been a weekend, but I don't really know how Charles Schwab picks what day to reinvest dividends. But you can basically go in and see all the dividends that have been reinvested in your account. And then also, you could look at the performance of how you've been doing in the stock market as well. So say for example, I have, let's do the whole year. And so currently for the year, I have a short-term realized gain of $3,652.13. So that basically just means that throughout the year I've sold some stock and I've had that much gain. Now this is a short-term gain though, so just one thing that you guys will need to know, that short-term gains are tax different than long-term gains. So it's ideal for you to hold stocks for more than a year so you can get that tax benefit. You guys might be asking, so why did you sell these stocks? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of these stocks are from stock options. A lot of this gain is from stock options in GameStops and different things like in AMC. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to navigate Charles Schwab's investing platform. If you're a new investor, please see my referral links below and you can get up to $1,600 in free stocks. And also, Williams Reliable Tax Service, we're still preparing tax returns for new and current clients. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.